Hey my crafting friends, I'm Pebbles. Welcome to my channel Qualitas Creations. Today I'm going to make a card with my InkyStamper cow stamp and die set. So let's get started. I will use my We Are Memory Keepers mini precision press and stamp. And I have 3 by 4 inch paper inside it, and I'm also using this tape that I purchased from InkyStamper, and I will use it to hold my paper down using black Memento ink. And I'm going to press it down, and voila, here it is. I have a little sombrero and muchas gracias and some little cow spots. I think they're so cute. So I already stamped it once. So now it's time to stamp the cow. Isn't the cow cute? Oh my goodness. So I'll put the 3 by 4 inch piece of paper in there. And this is a mini precision stamp and press. Works perfect for just one stamp or just a couple small stamps. So I have my cow. I'm just going to figure out where to put him. Oh, I think I need to move him over just a little bit. He needs to fit on the paper. And then I'll use my black Memento ink. And I will put the black Memento ink on the cow stamp. Flip it over and press down just like that. This works so nice. And then I'll pull it up and voila! There's my cow. Isn't my cow adorable? Oh my goodness. So I'll go ahead and take the cow stamp off and put it aside. I'll take the tape off the paper and I will set this aside. Now I'll have my 2 cows, my 2 sombreros, a couple of cow prints, and 2 muchas gracias. And that's for the card that I'm going to make. I have my Sizzix Sidekick. I know this is so old school. I don't know if anybody has one of these anymore. Anyways, I'm going to see if I can cut this out, this cow. But the paper, the 3 by 4 inch paper is too big. So what I'll have to do is fussy cut the cow out just a little bit. And this is what it looks like. I'll add a little bit of tape. The same tape I used on the mini stamp press. And now I have to line up my die cut. Oh my goodness, look at that cow. I'll add some tape so my die doesn't move. This is so much fun. Oh my goodness. And that's what it looks like. I have to use these green pads because they're a little thicker and they're great for these dies. Oh, there goes my Sizzix. And here's my cow. What do you think? I think it cut it pretty good. Ta-da! One cow. Now it's time to fussy cut the second cow, and I'll do the same thing. I'll fussy cut it first. Not completely fussy cut it, just kind of fussy cut a little bit so that I can actually fit it on the little mini pads here. Because this Sizzix Sidekick is so tiny. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. To line up this die. This cow is just so adorable. Oh my goodness. And I'm working with the muchas gracias, but there's also thank you. Hope your day is utterly fantastic and utter year older and happy birthday. Oh my goodness. Oh, and what's the moo? What's moo? Like instead of like what's the word, it's what's the moo. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyways, as you can tell, I'm just about done with this cow. And this particular stamp set only comes with one die, and it's the cow. So my other items I will need to fussy cut, like the sombrero here. I use these scissors. What type of scissors are these? They're Singer scissors. Oh, you know what? These are actually sewing scissors, but you know what? That's okay because they'll work. And I will fussy cut out my sombrero from my cow. And then I will also cut out the other sombrero. Oh my goodness. Now I do have these Copic markers that I'll show you in just a few minutes. My mom had some extra Copic markers, so she did let me have her duplicates. So we'll take a look at these Copic markers in just a minute. And here's some Copic markers that I decided to use. I'm going to use the brown, and I'll use this brown one for the cow. I looked for a black marker, but I realized that my mom did not have an extra black one. So I'll probably need to go to Joann. I think it's Joann Fabrics. They actually have Copic markers. The one in Rockford, Illinois does anyways. My mom and I were there a couple weeks ago, and they have Copic markers, and they're behind a glass door and it's locked, which I can understand because Copic markers are expensive. So I think I'll drive out to Rockford and purchase a black one. I also would like a red one. I was looking at like a nice deep red Copic marker. So I will definitely check that out. And if the prices aren't that good at Joann's, then I might check Amazon too, because I know Amazon has Copic, if I remember correctly. And sometimes they go on sale, so I'll double check that. Anyways, look at my cow. Isn't he coming out so cute? I'm just coloring him in. And I know some people, shade with the Copic markers, and they have all kinds of nice ways of coloring. And right now I'm just coloring the cow. I'm not trying to shade it or do anything fancy. I'm just coloring it with the marker. I know my mom, she's watched numerous videos, and she knows how to make things look really good. She can shade with the Copic markers, but I have not learned how to do that yet. So I'm just coloring with the Copic markers. I like how this brown looks on the cow though. The first cow has brown spots and the end of his tail is brown. And this one I decided, well, I'm going to make the whole cow brown. If I had a black marker, I think I would leave the other cow black and white. But since it has brown spots, I think I'm going to use a different color, a brown maybe. I'm going to use this color right here for his nose and the udders. I'll just leave the horns like they are because I'm going to put the sombrero on top of the cow's head, and I won't need to do anything to the horns. So let's see. What do I want to do? I found a different brown. Oh, I like this one. It's not too dark. It's not too light. It's perfect. And you really can see the spots. So I'll set that one aside. E04. I think that's what it said. I'll have to double check. Yes, E04 was the number of the Copic marker that I'm using. That's the lighter brown. And I think the cows are so cute. So I have one cow with a dark brown fur and light brown spots. And I'm coloring the other cow with light brown fur and dark brown spots. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. And I like that the cow's smiling. It's like, hey, what's up? So cute. Oh my goodness. So I will continue coloring the cow, and then I will work on the sombrero next. Almost done with the cow. There we go. Uh-oh. almost forgot one of his legs. Oh, I have to. I almost forgot a cow leg. Okay. And let's see. I'll use this for the nose and for the udders. I'll make sure the udders look good over here. There we go. Now it is time for the sombreros. Yes. And so I have purple, orange, yellow, and green. Kind of match. Oh, and here's some kind of a reddish color. It is R14. That's the closest thing I have to red. So I thought I would use that R14 from Copic and color the sombrero. Here's a purple one, and this is BV08. And that's the purple I'm using from Copic. So I will just put the purple over here. I don't know if you can see the little triangles. There's little triangles on the sombrero. So I will use the purple on the little triangles. I think that's cute. And since I cut two sombreros out, I figured it'd just be easier just to do both of them at the same time. I'll make another card with the other cow and a sombrero. But I figured since I'm stamping and die cutting, I might as well make two. And coloring. So next I'll use the yellow. And this is Y15 from Copic. I know some people are curious about what colors other people use when they color their die cuts. So I'm just letting you know. And the next is green. And this is G17. Yeah, I think I better use that side. I just feel like I have more control. So the top of the sombrero is going to be green. And then the bottom. So the bottom is purple and green. I think it's turning out pretty cute. Oh my goodness. Sombrero is adorable. I thought about making a brown sombrero. Maybe next time if I make another card with the sombrero, I definitely will do that. Oh my goodness. I have other stamps too from InkyStamper. Maybe I'll make a sombrero for the frog. The Copic marker was YR04. That's the orange marker I'm using right now for the sombrero, and it's turning out so cute. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love these little sombreros. You know me, I have to put gems somewhere, so I am definitely going to use these tiny little gems and put them on the sombrero. Trying to remove them. Oh my goodness, they're so small. Put a little glue. Oh, if I don't drop it. Put a little glue there and add it to the sombrero. And now I have two gems. The sombreros are all blinged out. I put my gems on both of the sombreros, and now it's time to put the sombreros on the cows. Oh my goodness, look at this. The cow has a sombrero. How cute is that? And you can't see the cow horns. That's why I didn't color them. I checked first if, the hat would cover the horns. Maybe I can put on top, but that doesn't look right. No, I have to cover the horns. And I will put this one right here on this cow. And ta-da! I have two cows with two sombreros. So I'm done with the cows. And now it's time to make my card. It's like a 5x7 card. Yeah. So I'll use that. And then this piece of paper, I think, will fit over here. And then I'll have the little maracas paper after. So let me show you. I think this one is, I can't read it. That's smaller. It's about a 1/4 inch smaller than the 5x7. So, and then the one paper with the maracas, I just made about a 1/4 inch smaller than the green paper. So my plan is to put the green paper on top of the card and then the maraca paper on top of the green paper just to give it a little extra. And then we'll see how this card comes together. I'm going to use my 2-sided tape because I always use 2-sided tape. And of course, you know me, I have to make sure that smooth it all out because it's so hard to peel that paper back sometimes. Oh, look at it. Of course, now it's going to be super easy. So I'll peel the backing off of this 2-sided tape. And then, of course, I'll use my glue. And the reason why I use glue on top of tape is when I set the paper down, I want to make sure it's even or as close to even as it can be. So if I put a little bit of glue, I can move it around for just a couple seconds to place the paper in the right spot or wherever I want to put it. So I'll show you what I mean. Oh, look, I have to make sure the card is the right way. Okay, is that the opening? Oh my goodness. I'm going to kind of look at it. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I'll smooth it down with a bone folder. And now it's time for the maracas. Oh my goodness, this paper, little maracas. Oh my goodness, I don't remember where I purchased it from. I think it was Michael's. I think it came in some 12x12 pack of paper. And it's only one-sided and it's very thin paper. So I'll add the tape and the glue like I did with the green paper. See how this works. Whoa. I'll have to add my glue to this too once I take the backing off. Let's see. So this is a 4" by 6 1/4 inch. Oh, okay. Whoa, runaway glue. Hello. Oh my goodness. Did you see that? That was a runaway glue. Okay, now I have the glue added. And I will place this on top of the green paper. Looks kind of even. Close enough. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then, let's see, what am I going to do next? I do have the, I have to do the muchas gracias and the little cow spots. So I'm going to fussy cut out the cow spots. And I have 2 sets of cow spots. So set that there. And then I'll grab the other one. And I'll just fussy cut that. I really like the green paper. I look at it and I'm like, the muchas gracias, it kind of just blends in with the maracas. So I'm going to use that green paper again. Yeah, that'll look nice. Let me flip it around so you can see it. And I'm trying to figure out what way would look the best. I'll figure it out. Probably like that. Looks nice. So I will add some glue. Place it on the green paper. Use my bone folder to smooth it down. Add some glue to the other cow spots. Use the bone folder, smooth it out. And then I have my muchas gracias. And I like how it says moo. Like the cow says moo. Anyways, I'll put that right there. Smooth it out. That looks, I'm trying to make it as straight as I can. I'm not using my machine to cut it, so it might not be completely straight, but it still looks good. Now I will fussy cut out the cow spots again with the green background. And can you tell the muchas gracias how it looks better? You can see it better with the green background instead of just the white. With the stamp just being on a white background. It just kind of blended in with the maracas and I couldn't see it very well. So I wanted the green background. So now I have to figure out which way I'm going to put this. Oh, see, and look at this, what I did. Do you guys see what I just did? Oh my goodness. I flipped the card again. I should have just left the card. Why did I flip the card? I flipped the card and I realized that it's actually going to be upside down. Yeah. If I would have left the card just like it was, because I opened it, and I do this more than once when I'm filming, I always try to open my card and make sure that it's opening the right direction and that I'm not putting stuff upside down. And if you want to know what dots I used, I purchased these from scrapbook.com. And they're nice little pop-up dots, little foam dots. I really like them. And now the Muchas Gracias is smaller, so what I'm going to do is take my scissors and cut these little foam two-sided dots, or squares, or actually squares, not dots. And I'll cut them in half so they will fit my sentiment. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So I have my cow here, and of course you know me. I'm looking at my cow spots, and I'm like, oh, should I put some jummies on it? Of course, I should put some jummies on my cow spots. The sombrero has jummies, so now I have to put jummies on my cow spots. And I put a little bit of glue. The jummies do have like a sticky backing to them, but I do like to put glue on them too, because I feel like sometimes the gems pop off easier if I don't put glue. I don't know. I just always put glue on them. And make sure everything's where it needs to be. Oh, too much glue there. One more. You know, I can just use these tweezers instead of getting glue all over the place. That'd probably be easier. I have glue on my fingers, on my hands. A little messy, but that's okay. So here's the cow. Do I want the spots down there and the muchas gracias here? You know, that doesn't look right. Something doesn't look right about that. Okay, I'll put the cow down here and put it up here. I think I like it better that way. So I will take off the backing of the foam squares. I'll just remove those. It's a lot easier with my tweezers. Add a little glue. This time I'm going to use the tweezers so I don't get glue all over my fingers, or so the foam squares don't get stuck to my fingers. I've done that before too. Put glue on it and then went to grab the die cut and put my fingers right in the glue on the foam, and then it's sticking to my fingers. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So the tweezers really help. If I can just figure out how to make this a little straighter. There we go. I think that'll work. And now it's time for the cow. Oh, it has tail. I think I need a little piece for the tail. So I'll cut a little piece. There we go. I'll remove the backing on the square foam dots. As you can tell, everything's just sticking to me because, of course, I was working with the jummies earlier and I was using glue and I wasn't using my tweezers. And so I have, oh, I don't know, everything's sticking to my fingers. But that's okay. I'm sure you've done that before too. Or maybe you just use the tweezers and then you don't have to worry about the glue all over your fingers. Put the glue on the cow and grab the cow so I don't, here we go. Figure out where the cow can go and ta-da! Well, the card was upside down. When I opened it, I realized it was upside down. So I had to cut it and put it on a different card. And look at, voila! I can open it because the other one was upside down like this. And I'm like, oh, great. So this one's right side up. And so I'll open it and it says, muchas gracias. I put a little piece of white paper there and I put the little spots there, and the person can put whatever sentiment they want or a little note to the person. And I will put my Qualitas Creations sticker on the back, and this card is complete. Thank you for spending time with me today. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up and leave a positive comment. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video. Check the description for InkyStampers. I will list all their social media in the description. Hope everyone has an awesome rest of the week. Stay safe, stay positive, and keep crafting. Bye, my crafting friends.